Welcome back to our Space Engineers Salvage Survival playthrough. Joining me are Fuzz, Dan, Thundra, and other members of the Court of Fools. Our rules this time are fairly simple. Small grid and static large grid are free to build. Free-floating large grid can be salvaged or built in our construction hangar. If you are interested in more, do the YouTube chant, like and subscribe, and enough talk. On with the show. Alright, I made a slight mistake while recording this on Sunday. All of this from that's like right over 3.5 hours. And I'm sure you can't tell by looking at the waveform. I couldn't tell by looking at the waveform until I played it, but I made a mistake in setting things up. No, I can. The problem is that the roll and the yaw do the same thing. So this is pitch, okay? That's pitch. This, which is when Fuzz and I are trying to orient his drill ship so that we could attach it to the station. Not that, so he could use it as a, not attach it to the station. Use it as a guide for building the drill ship inside the hangar. There we go. Use your brain. Unfortunately, you notice there is absolutely no waveform for Fuzz talking to me. Why that is over here, I have my audio set up. Headphones are muted. I have, like, here, I have it set for display capture. We're picking up this display. Audio. This is to pick up the Discord. Now, right now, I'm sitting in a chat where I could text chat Thundra. If I come over here and go to General, suddenly it's no longer picking up any voice chat that would come from Discord. And that's what happened. I also have this set to the software, so we're getting the audio from that. So that's kind of how I behind the scenes. But that one mistake of having it not cycled, see, this time it picked it up. There's what it was before, and now that's what it's on. Now it would pick up audio out of the Discord. Because of that one mistake, I don't have Fuzz or Daniel's audio for this session. So, what is going to happen after I finish this explanation is I am going to chop up 3.5 hours and try and shove it into this tiny little segment, trying to aim for about 18 minutes or so. So you get to see what happened in 3.5 hours, and I talk about it. Considering everything that happened, not much to talk about. It was pretty much just us cutting up or Fuzz welding his ship, me working on the stairwell, and a couple errors while doing that. So, it'll happen in out of order, because that's when the best views occur of certain things. It'll probably be just this last half hour when I tour everything. So, here we go. Let me get this block finished. I'd like to take a tour of everything that has gone on this session. I don't think much has honestly happened, but we've got a walkway that can go 3 levels now. Hello, Editing D-Swank here. And, well, I'm off to show Fuzz's ship that he worked on. I may leave my commentary in, I may not, because, you know, it's going to be confusing.
Yeah.
But this is Fuzz's, the major part of Fuzz's drill ship. It doesn't have the drill on the front end yet because it won't fit in here, and neither does it have the antenna on the back. But the rest of the ship is functional.
Yeah.
Well, almost functional. He has to weld up the thrusters, and we may have to do some hoops to get it disconnected from the station there. But otherwise, that's our big drill ship that Fuzz is going to take to go mine massive amounts of stuff. So, we've almost got our first large grid out. I do ask Fuzz fairly soon about where the cockpit is on this thing.
Where is the cockpit on this?
Told you.
Just out of curiosity.
But anyway.
Oh, on the back.
Fuzz is talking about the details about it, which he'll probably end up having to do again because we didn't have Thundra during this session because she was at a virtual convention.
So,
which we'll probably ask her about next weekend.
Well, we can always grind those out of the way if you are.
But yeah, I'm not happy that this recording failed, especially because I said I need this, followed by Monday doing a recording session with Fuzz and Vulcanoids that may not or may have the same issue.
Yeah. Taking the extra large lockdown would probably be
I haven't looked at it, and I'm worried. But there's the Fuzz ship.
Got this. Was there anything else you really worked on this session?
Not that I can remember past me.
And you were doing resource management, mining, or that hallway. So,
Fuzz, I did have a question for you in the stairwell. And it's an aesthetic question with the way I did the glass in one corner. So I was asking Fuzz about the glass here in that corner, and he suggested taking a 3x3, placing it in the middle, and 1x1 blocks around the outside. I point out that I can try multiple different, because I've got 8 different 5x5s to fill up, and what will be 4 5x14s to fill up. And I could do basically a ring of 1x1s around the outside and then just a column of 3x3s in the middle. And math says that should work. Now, the tunnel that's behind me is what Dano has been working on. And I gave him the idea that that would be like the Deep Space Nine promenade, that tunnel. It's going to poke out of the asteroid at this level and have like rooms and like a hotel room, a bar, things like that on the sides of that tunnel. and stick out to the end where people would dock. Part of me thinks that, like, we should try and actually keep figure out a way where we can look through the floor at the bottom. Maybe have some glass or something down there, and then hang the drills off the bottom. Yeah. Because we're gonna have to pull the pistons out. I'm just leaving them because I'm using the drills to pull stuff to build. But we've got 3 more squares because we've got to put doors, a set of doors down there, and I'm not sure which side the doors are going to be on, and the floor. Yep. Yeah, just because of the distance that it is down there, I kind of want to push the drills down further, but we don't have the storage space to do that. So yeah, Fuzz likes doing that. Yeah. Yep. I'm planning on putting some more in. There's so many directions to try and work on, if that makes sense. Yep. Fair enough. Yep, once the game lets me, deposit my goods in a safe location. I should be fine. Thank you for watching. All thumbnails are taken from the episode. First person to comment with the correct timestamp will get their comment pinned.